I'm not one of those who talk Russia must not win and Ukraine must not be defeated. This is wrong. And because those who talk about that, and also those who say Ukraine must continue to exist, they believe in a Minsk III line.
Yeah.
They believe that a shrink Ukraine will be the result of this war, and east of this line, Russia can do what they want. My strong belief is Russia must be defeated, and I will explain what the defeat will mean. And I say Ukraine must win this war, and I will also explain what this will mean. I believe that at least Ukraine should win this war in the borders of January this year. The question of Crimea should be a question of international negotiations and with a new election on Crimea. But we all know that the retirement payments of Crimea are double as high as in Ukraine, and that most inhabitants of Crimea are, or the majority, are people who are already retired. So if they have to vote, they will vote to stay in Russia. And also Russia has changed the population. So I believe at least the victory should be defined with the borders of January this year. And the weapon delivery should enable Ukraine not only to gain this line, to regain this line, but also to be strengthened for negotiations with Russia. Second, what does this mean that Russia must be defeated? First of all, we need a peace treaty with Ukraine and security guarantees where Russia is not a security guarantor, must not be any longer, like in the Budapest Memorandum. Second, Russia must pay reparations. They must pay, I believe, probably with natural resources. And this will take decades, because it will take decades to heal the wounds of Ukraine, of the population, of the destroyed villages, destroyed towns, destroyed housing areas, and destroyed souls. And third, Russia must be under prosecution by the International Court for War Crime. That means that we need forensic investigations, yep. We need evidence, and we need a long-lasting but very necessary and discovery of all the war crimes which now partially are hidden by Russia or are tried to destroy the traces. So to defeat Russia means they have to withdraw behind the borders of Ukraine. They have also to withdraw the nuclear weapons from Kaliningrad. The military posture of Russia in Transnistria must come under pressure, and parts of Georgia who are occupied, Russia needs to withdraw. So we need a package. We need to create a package of demands, because otherwise there will be no pressure on Russia. And Ukraine must really be supported and enabled that Russia is to withdraw and has to pay for it. Already 4 million Russian people have left Russia, most of them parts of the intelligence of small and medium enterprises, of scientists, 4 million people, so they have a brain drain. And we need also to continue the sanctions as long as it is possible. And the last remark, anyway, we have to push back Russia from the south, that there is no land bridge from Crimea to Russia. This is also necessary. And as a minimum goal, as a former military, we must also define minimum goals. Russia has to withdraw so that there is no land bridge any longer. So therefore also military support is needed. They have to hand over all stolen cereals and so on.
Thank you for this point. And the last